Hi, I'm Dr. C. Thanks so much for trusting me to help you. Well, here you go. Here's secret number one. Secret number one is something I call symmetrical posturing. And what I mean by this is keeping your body evened out throughout the day, from left to right, from front to back. Now let me talk to you about one of the first things that people have problems with, and it's something I call cell phone neck. And people put their cell phones on their ear and they talk just like this each and every day with their shoulder raised up and their neck squished to one side. And most people do it just to one side all day long, and that side of their neck ends up getting very, very crooked. So if you're going to talk without a headset and you're just going to talk with your cell phone, go ahead and alternate ears. And that way, first off, it just keeps your neck relatively even throughout the day. The best bet is if you can get yourself a headset. So just literally grab a headset, plug it in, and then you can take your headset, stick it into your ears, and that way you never have to worry about your neck tilting to one side or the other. Now the next thing I want to talk with you about is something I call butt wallet syndrome. And so many, in particular men, have this problem where they stick their wallet in their back pocket and then they proceed to sit throughout the day. So each time they sit, one side of their butt raises up higher than the other one, and it really makes the spine itself become crooked every time they sit. So one of the things I encourage people to do is something that's very simple. Take your wallet, stick it in your front pocket. It makes a tremendous difference. Not only is it safer, but it also is something that makes a difference in your posture. It keeps your spine straight. The next thing I'll talk to you about is crooked computer syndrome. And so many Americans suffer from this. It's something that's real simple. Try and keep your computer right in front of you. Try not to have it off to the side where you're sitting straight and your body is turned to one side. You want to make sure everything is dead and straight right in front of you. So keep your keyboard in front of you, keep your screen in front of you, make sure that everything is directly in front of you when you're typing. So really simple trick to keeping your neck straight. The next thing I'll talk to you is something that's very important, is butt tuck syndrome. And this is something I see routinely every day with people having lower back issues. What I mean by this is the butt tucks forward and leans like this. And so many of us sit like this all day. So many of us just slouch forward and our posture ends up becoming this. So our pressure becomes greater in the front part of the spine and it causes problems. So one thing that's real simple is just literally making your spine arch backwards. So trying to get your back to arch backwards rather than constant slouching. So make a conscious effort each and every day just to arch your lower back. In other words, instead of your butt tucked forward and in, tucking your butt backwards. Very simple trick to keeping your spine straight. The next thing is mouse disease. And so many of us have this issue again at the computer, where one side of your mouse may be higher and your whole neck and shoulder side becomes higher all day when you're dealing with your mouse. So you want to make sure your mouse you have your mouse evened out between your right and your left hands, and at all times you can keep this mouse even with each shoulder, where one shoulder is not hiked up higher than the other one each and every day when you're dealing with your mouse. So another one that people have issues, in particular women, is something I call same leg crossing disease. And so many women do this, where they cross one leg over the other one consistently all day long. And so they never alternate sides. One of the things you can easily do is just alternate sides with your legs. It makes a tremendous difference in terms of how your spine stays straight throughout the day. So, and the last part of this symmetrical posturing that I'll leave you with is something called stomach sleeper's disease. Now, I'm going to demonstrate this on a bed, and you've got to make sure that you're not consistently sleeping on your stomach, because it's virtually impossible to keep your spine straight if you're sleeping on your stomach. So what I mean by this is if you're going to sleep on your stomach, chances are you're going to have a leg pulled up and your head twisted to one side, and your entire spine is going to remain very crooked at night. So it's very simple. Just sleep either on your side with a pillow that comes up the height of your shoulders, or sleep on your back with a pillow that's very narrow on the back side. So these are my symmetrical posturing secrets. I want to thank you so much for your attention, and I look forward to helping you change your life.